All right, we are up, we are ready. It is time for Mass Effect Andromeda. Where it's whatever Wednesday, but it's also in 7 days, so I figured I would jump in here and play some Mass Effect Andromeda. So let's go ahead and just get right to that. So obviously I played this quite a bit during my extra live stream. Had quite a bit of fun with it. I have been playing it since then, so we have moved on a little bit from when I ended the stream. We're still on the Not Hoth planet for now, but we've kind of went around and did all the side work so that we could get to the big fight at the city, the Ket city. So that we've done a lot of that done. Just kind of did a lot of background, running around, getting the obelisks all running, that sort of thing. Nothing incredibly heavy duty as far as the plot. So that's kind of what we're going into right now. Again, this is kind of this basically became my personal playthrough that we've been just kind of going through and getting the story, but it is in 7 days, so we might as well jump in and play this, right? It is Wednesday. It's a good time to do so. But yeah, so as soon as this actually loads up, we will do that.
That's Techix, according to my map.
And yeah, we got started just a little late today because I was trying to get a few things all situated. So yeah, so here we are. We have many tasks that need completed. These are just waypoints, I think. There's the scam, but it's way up top, I think. So I'm not going to go up there just yet. These are a couple of the side mission things that you can do. You don't have to do. Ice cave here. They're supposed to be assaulting the big city. Where'd that go? I drove past it. No, I don't think it's actually on the map yet. I think we have to go to here first. Because even though I already drove past it way over here, I kind of we went all around and round and round. Wait, that's my car is right. Oh, that's yeah, my car is all the way over here. I better summon it. But obviously we've got some progress on the viability of the area. That's good. So let's move it along. Move it along, move it along. Lots of stuff to see here, lots of stuff to see. All my notifications start popping up. Good, that's good. We like the notifications. They let people know that we're doing our thing. All right. Oops. I did not want to do that part. Back to the map. Don't want to map that. I want to map that. All right. We've leveled up a bit. I'm in disguise with my armor here. Okay, not really, but you know, I figured I would, since I have this fancy green armor. This alien armor, I would go ahead and use it. Get the Nomad over here. And hop on in, and let's go to the objective. This thing is pretty fun on the ice, I gotta say. Especially if you switch over to traction. Back and forth. Not that I, you know, would just wander around aimlessly, you know, driving the car. No, I would never do that. Alright, and there is the big city that they've been locked out of for so long. But we just took out the shield that was protecting it. Of course, there were no other... Despite being told that there are so many resistance fighters here and everybody makes this place their home, there were no other units anywhere nearby, of course. Because why would there be?
Let's take these guys out and see what's down there.
Alright, so this might be a little deadly. This looks like a big, huge alien stronghold that's probably going to be not fun. We'll approach it a little carefully. Not seeing any enemies yet. Alright. Looks like we're going further down the rabbit hole.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Make sure our weapons are all... I don't know if I like that rifle only having 2 rounds. Hopefully it'll be... And it does a lot more damage than the rifle I had before, but I was using the sniper rifle pretty heavily. We'll see how that works. And 30 is the max. That's gonna be... I might have to switch to a different gun. That's... Hopefully this thing is really powerful. Or I'll have to switch back to the other sniper rifle. I am... a fan of the sniper rifle, as people who watch me play will probably know. Just stick to the pulse rifle for now. I really wish this would work as the disguise. That would be cool. I'm a little worried that there's nobody here. There's someone. Who
The
shot?
temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Yeah. Alright. There we go. Oh, he went a little farther up faster than I thought. I guess that's what happens when you level up your powers.
Bite the dust!
Think that's it. Good work.
Well, he went boom. I guess the rifle does its job.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. I'm reading a temperature decrease. Life
Yeah.
support
We
at
get it.
100%.
We get it. You don't like it when we move away from the heaters. I expected a lot more resistance here. This is very disturbing. The trap? I think it's a trap.
Incoming cat.
Where? I don't see any incoming cat. You keep saying that. I don't see you do anything about it. It's just too cold for Ket. You keep saying there's more Ket, but I don't see you shooting.
This is some heavy excavation equipment. And explosives. The cat were trying to blast their way to something in here.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Incoming cat.
Oh, that's right, I got the shotgun too now.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
Look at that! I've never seen anything like this before.
Sam, do we know how long this place has been trapped in ice?
Angara researchers hypothesize over 500 years as a result of the Scourge event.
I have heard that theory. Good targeting!
Well, that's fun. Oh, that is very fun. I like this toy. Yes, yes, I like this one a lot. I like this toy. It's very
I'm reading a
nice.
temperature decrease.
It is pretty and I pet it. Okay, you guys go down there. Go down there. Or stand there doing nothing. That works too. These guys are not doing anything. I want them to go down and inspect so that I can kill whatever comes after them. It's not that I want to use them as decoys, I just want to stay in a position where the rifle works. But apparently the game is not going to allow me to do that. Okay, literally nothing to see here. Maybe I killed them before they could call for help. Alright, that's the way we're supposed to be going.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
What are you guys doing back there? Jeez. the first time I've ever really had to deal with the AI just being weird.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
There's kidnapped Angara here.
We must free them. They could help us.
Where'd you go? Okay.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is back online.
Fix something real quick. That window is just a little too low.
Excellently done.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Sneaking around!
Alright, we got some people released. Now, will you actually stay where I can talk to you, or are you gonna run away?
That's
Here we go.
all the cat, and we're really free.
That was all the cat? This big thing that they've been protecting this whole time? That's all there was? This makes no sense. I guess they didn't think it needed protecting with the shield in place, but wow.
Yep, get out of here.
I don't know how to thank you.
Yep, get out of here.
I can tell you what I know about this place, if that would help.
That would help a lot.
The Ket are trying to get into a room behind that wall. Some time ago, they detected something and focused their attention on getting to it.
How? It looks like solid ice.
The Ket made us carry explosives here. They were preparing to blast through. You could do the same. Is there anything more I can tell you? If not, I ache to see the sky again.
Why were you captured?
We were taken during a raid on our village. They took us to a camp, put us in groups. And then there was some kind of process. Blood-taking, examinations, I can't even remember all the tests. Eventually, they split us into groups. They said my group was flawed, or maybe it was unworthy. We never saw the other group again.
Dun dun dun.
What exactly is behind that wall?
I don't know. Something old. Something that excited the Kett. I thought I heard one of them ask if it was still, functional. Perhaps some sort of machine.
There's nothing else I need from you. Good luck.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Be careful.
What's up here?
Life support restored.
A whole lot more nothing.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
We need to figure out how to get behind this wall. A scan might help.
Pathfinder, I detect a strong, unidentified energy signature emanating from behind that wall.
So there really is something back there. It also looks like we're going to have to blast our way through with the explosives around here. Think we have enough?
If that isn't enough, nothing's getting through.
Duck and cover.
Here we go.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Everyone okay? No one crushed by falling ice?
All accounted for. And the blast brought the wall down.
Apparently they couldn't do that themselves in all the time they've been here.
It's beautiful, but what makes this place so interesting that the Kett would fight for it?
Greetings. How can I assist?
What are you?
An interface for the power grid of this city. I have been operational since the city was encased in ice.
She is lying. This is an AI, and her origin appears to be Angaran.
The Angara are advanced, but I haven't heard anything about living AI.
Our oral history doesn't describe one.
This is amazing news. Go get the commander.
So tell me, why lie?
As you can see, I am currently vulnerable.
What happened here?
The Kett aliens talked as though I was evil and disgusting. They planned to take my knowledge and then kill me. I fought them off, but my energy stores are now drained. I am near death.
Another lie. She is tied to a deep power grid.
I beg you, have pity on me. Do not take me from here. I would rather die. I am tired. I am done.
That's insane. You're an extraordinary find, a key to our past.
Am I? You are not the ones who designed me. I do not trust you any more than I do the Ket aliens. Or these other aliens. I would rather die.
Ryder, she has now blocked my attempts to scan her.
Okay, this is... I'm open to suggestions here. Options? Thoughts?
Thoughts? I'm taking her out of here. That's what...
No! I am tired. I will not go. I am afraid, so afraid, and angry.
Help me! Please! I have a family!
A life for a life. Is mine really more valuable than his?
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, he was pretty stupid. I don't know that I can get away with letting Scorpio here kill some random dude. I think I really don't like the idea of killing this AI. What could possibly go wrong?
You're absolutely right.
Thank you! Thank you!
Wait until my people hear about this.
I bet they'll be able to extract at least some data.
Doubtful. However, knowledge of her existence should prove enlightening.
Probably the right choice. She made my skin crawl. Weird.
Yeah, thanks. Let's hope it was the right call. At least the cat didn't get her. Okay, team. What's next?
Okay. Interesting. Gotta say, that guy was pretty stupid. Just randomly trying to take the AI. Disable that. I don't want that. What do we got? We got waypoints. Alright, well, I don't have much left here. We need to figure out where the actual vault is. That's where our settlement will be. I guess we have to talk to the leader dude. Call Ephra from the Tempest meeting room. Okay, so I guess we need to go back into space. Ah, shoot. Did not want to do that. Alright, didn't really matter. Let's see, I got some skills points to spend. Haven't really used this one yet, but I'm still leveling it up. Looks like a more powerful version of that, right? Radius or duration? Radius sounds good. Don't have quite enough points yet. Let's go ahead and throw... I don't think I can change my loadout just... Alright, so I guess we're gonna go back to the ship. Go ahead and do that. We can just go right to here. And go AFK for just a moment. Alrighty, and Mike is unmuted, and we are back to here. Okay. Whoops. Oh, there was nothing to shoot at, that's fine. Alright, let's see if we can go back into space. Change our loadout here, because I want to change... I want to change my powers. Guess I don't do that here. I was having problems actually equipping. Huh. Oh, there you go. Assign power to full, right? Yeah. Because that's just lift and lift. Okay, cool. So replace that with that. We got that. Yeah, well, we still have the remnant around. I'll keep the overload there for now. Okay. And let's go to the ship. Terminal. Loadout. Or maybe we can't go to the ship from here. This only allows us to teleport, so we're going to need to go back to here. Yeah. So we can get to the ship. You think the ship could come pick us up? Oh, that would be too nice. Alright, let's go see.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
We can get back in here.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
Yeah. Oh. We have to go to the planet's surface first. Even though it says the objective is tracked off planet, we still have to get up to where our ship is.
Joe, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
Okay. Can't get there from here. It wants me to go right up here.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Alright. Yeah.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Now we just have to find our way off of this planet. Okay, so that's that.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%.
Maybe there's a shortcut, but I think we have to get back to the ship.
Good. You're in the clear.
Do they need a replacement?
Got a message.
I just have a feeling Michelle's still...
I couldn't help but overhear.
Oh, now you've gone and involved Ryder in this madness. We have to concentrate on saving the Moshae, Hana, not your vain hope.
Braba, I know Michelle's still alive.
I understand it's difficult to admit someone you care about is gone.
Why has everyone given up? We destroyed Aket's weapon depot, but the detonators failed. Michelle had to set off the explosives by hand.
It put her in the middle of a blast they saw from over the hills.
But Michelle knows demolition like no one else. She knows the safest place to hide.
If your friend is as skilled as you say, it's possible she survived.
Thank you. I've been shouting for so long and no one has listened but you.
Even if I believed you, Anyik won't allow us to go out there. We're needed elsewhere.
If I'm out there, I could survey the area.
Would you? Sky blessed. I've got the nav point. I hope the data's compatible with your, gadget. Whatever you find, please tell me. I just want the truth.
There's that one too, but we're gonna have to come back here anyway, so we'll get that in a minute.
But I love you.
Where is my dang ship? There it is.
Jal says Ephra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Poker awaits. With Gil. Sorry, refugees. Report of sorry refugees from on Eos. They made it. Might know about their Arc 2. Interesting. Thanks to the remnant storage box from the EOS vault, all I need is one particular piece of Remtech to complete my project. My scanner located what I needed on Vold. If you have a chance, can we find it? Getting reports about Turian science on Havarl, since it's an Angaran world. I'm hoping you could check it out. Size and futility from Gil. More about poker. Costa's talking to a whole bunch of people. Rock you found is certainly something. As far as I can tell, it's a remnant of a meteoroid that passed through the Scourge before falling to the void. Infusing it with similar charge, the presence of something native metallic elements within the rock may have allowed such a transfer. Balanced diet. Pathfinder Writer. A manifest of items that I have brought aboard your ship. Lincoln's embedding. In the event your unfamiliar alien Betty is insufficient or uncomfortable. Small number of personal projects. 25 jugs of nourishment paste. Armor. Unknown. Alternates cape. Suspenders. Vial of salves and creams and perfumes. Also brought my personal weapon, a cat rifle, ammunition Omni tool, which I am currently calibrating. Heard privately from Ephra, the leader of resistance. He's very impressed that we are able to help the Ops Squad unfold and have been made sure that they'll blah 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 blah. As for me, I've learned a lot about trust being on this team. Heartfelt thanks from Dr. Aridana. The families of my lost expedition asked me to convey their appreciation to you for finding their loved ones. Difficult when we lose people, but knowing what happened will help them. Confidential. Commander. Since your liberation of the labor camp, some information has come to my attention. For years, Dickhead ignored our work in the frozen city of Jonik. Searching for details on our buried past didn't seem to threaten them. One day, we must have uncovered something that the cat deemed extremely dangerous. They invaded the city, killing or enslaving everyone. Okay, so we already got out of that. Mail from Angara Resistance from Ephra. So apparently you've had your hands on an ancient Angaran eye, and you destroyed it to save an Angaran life. Very tough decision that you had to make in the heat of the moment. I applaud you. It is exactly what I would have done. The former slave had a family that thought he was dead. You've given them a great gift. The talk on Aya itself is very divided, although I suspect no one may say so to your face. I find these kinds of debates invigorating. We're complex, emotional people with many different views. I love it. Got a plan. Come by when you got a minute. Got an idea I want to run by you? Might help everyone deal with the craziness around here.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
At least one of the first contact situations went well.
Right? The cat. Habitat 7. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good?
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
You should have seen it. Perfect drift. You know we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs.
Right. Technician's going.
Well, what's the point of having them then?
Think they were actually successful? Yay! How they went from being level 1 to level 5. Okay. Yeah. Center was up here.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You rescued Shavagan. His loss would have been hard for the Resistance. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Jarl says you want to help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
My personal code is, I got this.
Bold, a little arrogant, like me. Still, I'll reserve judgment for now. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Ket facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
That guy doesn't like...
To see you.
That guy doesn't like any sort of, like, double talk or... He prefers you to talk straight to him and be outright defiant when you need to be. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't appreciate when you apologize or anything like that.
The Angara was super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation, imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Veteran Suvi are my girls. Get along well, lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash, takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kinda nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different strokes makes for healthy debate.
What about Kello?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
He flies the ship.
we're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Those two, man. They are gonna be trouble.
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squadron crew, they're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
We're all struggling with a job that just landed in our laps.
It's a blur sometimes. I bet Lexi's flagging all kinds of psych warnings. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Oh, you have to build his special project.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Yeah, but at a price.
You mean the Roka? Don't take it personally. They hate all aliens.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
Ominous music starts.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Aksul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there's various resources if we need them. That's nice to know.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Hello, Ryder. Meeting with the Angara is truly historic.
I'll say.
My only comparison is Alec Ryder's experience in the First Contact War, a time of uncertainty and cultural misunderstanding. We are arguably in a similar time, yet your encounter was peaceful. I can see what humanity has learned.
What was Dad's take on Scott and I?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Let's say, hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum... embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication across great distances. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes, lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Ah. Ow. Ow.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
You've been at this longer than any of us have.